morning, guys. It is Friday, January the 10th. We are headed to work. Last work day for this week. It is supposed to snow, or we're supposed to have some bad weather. I'll just say some bad winter weather. How about that? And so I am headed to work. It is 6:31. It is 38 degrees. I have on my my sweater over my top and this little scarf, and that is it. I don't feel any difference in temperature outside. I did, however, pack some things for later this afternoon in the event I come out of the building and it is raining. I do have my rain boots, my raincoat, and my umbrella because I do not do wet feet. I can't stand it. I cannot absolutely stand it. Comment below, are you a person who can wear flip-flops in the rain? I can't. I can't. The lotion on your feet, the slipping and the slopping and the I don't like the way it feels. So comment below if you care if your feet get wet. I care. So I have my rain boots. I think so. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, we have a birthday party to attend for one of my friends, and I am volunteering at the basketball game. So we'll have some things to do, or I have some things to do there. But somewhere I want to sneak in some recipes with some sweet potatoes. I have a bag that was given to me. My mother-in-law accidentally picked up sweet potatoes instead of red potatoes. And so now I definitely want to make a sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. So that will take up some of the potatoes. But I also want to try and make a sweet potato cobbler. I found a recipe. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what it's about. See if I will, try it again. So that's pretty much it for the weekend. This week has been pretty calm. Just school, work, games, Bible study, church. So yeah, we're just per usual this week. What about you guys? Do you have any plans for this weekend? Did you have any plans this past week? Anything exciting that you want to share with us? Comment below if you do. Made my coffee from home today. My Starbucks reusable cup. So no coffee out to this morning. Nice and warm, good taste. I made a good coffee cup this morning. So we're getting ready to turn into work, and I will talk to you guys later. Well, guys, I have completed my work day. I am now headed to pick up the little guy. I call him a little guy. He's a young man. I'm headed to pick up my young man from school. Not really sure if I told you guys this morning that a lot of the schools down here had either delayed start or they had canceled school altogether. His school was on a delayed start, so he had to go on to school this morning. He was quite upset about that, but it is what it is. And so now I'm headed to pick him up from school, and I have yet to see any snow. So I don't think we're gonna get any. My daughter did say that they got some, but we did not get any snow here. So it's kind of sad because I thought I was gonna get to show y'all a winter wonderland, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, so super grateful that the school systems, felt the need to put the necessary things in place to maintain the safety of the students and, the teachers and the administration and all the people who would have been traveling in. But like I said, we were just on a little bit of a delayed start. So headed to get him. It's just raining, and it's really not like a hard rain. It's kind of a more of the, like a little misty rain. It is cold, so it's now 36 degrees. I forgot what temperature it was this morning when I first spoke to you guys, but it's 36 degrees, and with it being cold, I think that made it where it's feeling a little bit cooler. So out of the 3 items I packed in my bag this morning, I did have to use my umbrella to come out of the building. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my son up, bring him home, and go back and get my nails done. Because it's been like this since the 23rd of December. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Or that was another mom who needed for her son to hop a ride home. Do you even say hop a ride home? I guess needed a ride home. We tend to do that, you know, when there's a circle of us that will say, hey, can he get on the back seat, you know? And that's what we do, because we work full time, and our spouses are also working, and so that's what you tend to do. You just tend to, you know, help each other out, and I think that's a great thing to do. So yesterday she was having to help me, and today I'm having to help her, so I don't mind turning the favor. Last time I had my nails done was on December the 23rd, and they have grown out a lot. Like, this is I think about 3 weeks now, and she's going on vacation next week, so I was like, hey, I'm swinging by when I get off. So I definitely will be getting this done today, because tonight my son's old school is inviting the alumni back to be recognized at the basketball game tonight. So he wants to attend that, so I know I gotta bring him to that. And then I do want to start doing something with these sweet potatoes. And then tomorrow we have activities tomorrow, so the only day to really get them done will be today, because she's going out of town. So this car literally jumped in front of me to go slower than me. Like, what sense did that make? All right, so it is the next day, and I am getting up and opening all the blinds in our home. And I just like to do that because it lets the sunlight come in. It also serves as a warming element where it will actually warm the house up a little bit. I'm having my cup of coffee while doing my Bible reading and reading out of a daily inspirational book. It has a scripture attached to the author's interpretation of that particular scripture. And in this particular day, or actually on this particular day, I was the only one that was awake. Even the grandpup was still asleep. And for this particular Saturday, I did not have any morning activities that were scheduled. So I was able to just sit down, relax, take my time with the morning, and it just really felt so good to not have to be anywhere and to just finish my coffee, do my weekly planning. I cannot begin to tell you how therapeutic this felt for me. How cute is that? Marie printed this out for me. I'm going to put it in my book under the day we met at Starbucks. I just love, like, being around people who inspire me to be a better me. And I thought this was so great because Marie takes a picture of the day and she'll, like, put it inside of her planner so she can always have the memory of it. And I think that's so special. So thank you, Marie. I'm going to start doing that. Just taking some Staples clear packing tape, and I'm going to stick it on there like that so it keeps it waterproof, and then I can have a backing to stick it down. This was literally a really great day. Like, this was a great day. Lots of laugh, lots of great discussion. Get you an accountability partner or partners. Just someone who's gonna support the dream, support the vision, and call you out when you're not doing something. I am grateful for my people. Then she also made these little stickers for me. She made some, I don't know if I showed those to you in my sticker planner video or not, but she made some more for me. I just love these. She's so talented. If you're not following her, then what are you doing? So I'm gonna keep working here on my planner. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. I went out to the storage shed to get out the Valentine's Day decor. So I do definitely want to start putting that up. And a part of me is like, well, is it too early? And I'm like, but is it really? I mean, keep it up for about a month. So January 14th to February 14th. Plus it's, you know, all the Christmas stuff is gone with the exception of this garland that I have up here. I just left it up there because I felt like it could kind of spill over to winter a little bit. So I'm gonna get that down today. Oh man, I just don't know that we're gonna make the sweet potato pies and the I really want to try the cobbler. I've made sweet potato pies before, so there's nothing there, but I do have this whole bag of sweet potatoes that I need to do something with before they become bad. So what I do want to do is definitely make the cobbler. So I'm gonna get in my I got this recipe off of Pinterest. You guys know I am an avid Pinterest lover. There's no sponsorship here. I just love Pinterest. But I will say that I am definitely going to go in and more than likely make the cobbler over the sweet potato pie. Because I've done that. I know what it tastes like. But when they said sweet potato cobbler, I was like, yep, I'm interested. So you guys will actually see the sweet potato cobbler later in the video, but I will tell you that it was really, really good. And my mom actually said that her mom used to make this same recipe. So it really felt super special for me. And now I absolutely have to keep making it because to know that my grandmother used to make it it gave me chill bumps. My grandmother passed away 25 years ago, and so I miss her so much. And I'm often telling my kids, spend time with your grandparents because they have so much history and they can share so many recipes and stories with you, and that truly is priceless. I just remember having such great memories with my grandmother, and that was just to know that I made her recipe was special for me. Guys, do you remember the last time I had this on? I was attacked by this. That can't happen today. Just gonna get a trash bag to put all these in, to take them to the recycling bin, and then bring this bag back in to use for trash later. If you didn't see the video on how I created this garland using Fraser fir tree scraps, I'm gonna put that in the cards above. So it's actually Vlogmas Day number 15, and I am grateful that it was just a minor injury and not anything major. Going to take this one down as well in 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's all gone. And did I save it? You dang right I did. I saved the old garland because it lives to fight another day. So we're gonna get this cleaned off. You can see that there are little needles in there. And this is how I made the shelf float. So I just did the L bracket underneath and float. But I think I'm gonna move this. I don't know, because I have a bare wall over here. So let's go ahead and put some decorations up here. Can you go in with the Method Daily Wood Cleaner? I have been using that cleaner for a while now. I actually have a subscription with Grove products, and they actually send them directly to the door. And I love the way they smell. And I'm just cleaning with an e-cloth. think I'm gonna keep these up because they are red and they will go perfect with the Valentine's Day theme. So where's my old school broom using people at? Raise your hands, comment below. I want to see. It's nothing like just an old school sweeping with the broom. I know the vacuum cleaners are very popular right now, but give me a broom and a dustpan and I'm in heaven. This is all of my, over the years, Valentine's. I made this with the chalk couture. Not sure what this is on here, so we're probably gonna throw this one away. But yeah. So these are all my dish towels, not my dish towels, my drying towels. And I just bring them out of the box, wash them up real good, and we commence to using them. How cute. Got these all at Target, I believe. $3. This little wreath will go on the front door. Got this from the Dollar Tree. These in a DIY several years ago, and I think it was 5 under 5. I don't know. So I'm wrong. It was not the 5 for 5. It was actually a collaboration I did. It was the Love Corner collab, and it was Valentine's Day DIYs. So that's where I made those two little prints. And I think I used my chalk couture again to create those little images on there. Okay, so I'm done volunteering, and I had to stop by the concession stand on my way out. I love popcorn. It's absolutely my favorite, and I know it's probably not the best, but it makes me happy. Comment below, what is your favorite concession stand food? Once I get home, I'm going to get ready for the next event, which is the surprise birthday party for my friend. So I think I may bring you guys along. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we made it to the birthday dinner. Babe, they say grilled green beans. So he was about that menu and he was hungry, and so was I. This is a total of 68 years worth of friendship right here in this picture. Find your people and stick close to them. Would you believe it if I told you that she turned 60? What a blessing. Happy birthday, girl. I hope that you enjoyed your day. Hey guys, so it is Sunday, January the 12th. We just got back in from church. We stopped by the store, picked up our weekly little to-do items. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump on lunch and dinner and definitely make that sweet potato cobbler today. Last night's birthday dinner was great. I am ready to start doing the sweet potato peach cobbler. Sweet potato peach cobbler. Where did that come from? I'm ready to make the sweet potato cobbler. I'm gonna go ahead and get the ingredients and let's see how great this recipe is. So it calls for 3 peeled sweet potatoes, 2 pie crust, a stick of butter, and then a half a stick of butter melted. So one of these, I'm gonna have to measure these out. This is the butter that I made last week, and I will put that in the cards above. So if you want to see how I make this butter, here's my brown sugar, and just to me it screams like it needs some cinnamon. So hold on, here's some cinnamon and some vanilla extract. Okay, got these all nice and washed up, and now I'm going to cut them up because I'm supposed to bring them to a boil for 7 minutes. It didn't say how to cut them, so I'm just going to cut them as if I were making sweet potatoes pies. So I know I mentioned before that my grandmother used to make this recipe, and unfortunately I do not remember her making it because I don't remember eating it at her house. But my mom said she used to slice her sweet potatoes the long way. These are very tough and I don't trust myself with that. You can cut yourself very easy working with these. I just feel more comfortable slicing them the short way. Then it says to add enough water to cover the potatoes. Okay, I went ahead and put the lid on this because it seemed like it was taking a little time to boil. I do feel like these are, yes, these are fork ready. So I am going to retain, per the recipe, 1 2/3 cups of this juice, and then I'm going to mix that with some sugar and then start the layering process. Okay, this is my reserved liquid from the sweet potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and get these out because I'm gonna not dirty up another dish, and put the sugar and the reserved water back in here. Okay, I just removed those and I'm okay with that little residual in there. So I'm going to pour this back in and add some brown sugar and put this back in for a boil. I know sometimes cinnamon can be a little bit too much, so I'm just going to be very generous with that. And then vanilla, I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. I think it was optional. Maybe, I don't know. Check the recipe. It's in the description box below. Just gonna add a sprinkle of salt, just a teeny bit. This is boiling. It's very liquidy. I think I'm gonna put a little slurry in it to thicken it up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and start the layering process. So I didn't really measure this when I wrapped it up, so I'm just gonna say this whole thing may be, no, I'm probably gonna use maybe 3/4 of it for to put in here to melt it, to start layering the crust. This is my butter from the other day, guys. So excited about this. Put some in here. And I already have my oven preheated, so I'm just gonna let this get in the bottom and melt. Fresh out of the oven, I've already chopped up the next little part of the butter. So by this time, both pie crusts have completely thawed. And now I'm going into, I put in the baking dish into the oven to melt the butter. And I'm just going in and breaking up the pie crust to cover the bottom of the Pyrex dish. But I really honestly feel like I could have just left it in a full sheet. I don't know. I may try it that way on the next time. But basically, I just did a layer of pie crust, and then I added my cooked sweet potatoes on top of that. I poured over that little mixture. We'll call it a goo, a filling. And then I just went over and added another layer. So I think what I would do next time is kind of like, I like a bite of crust in each scoop. So I think I would do a layer and a layer, if that makes sense. Like pie crust, potato, pie crust, potato. And so I just topped that with the butter that I cut up, and I sprinkled over some brown sugar, and it was good, y'all. All right, it's time. What I like most about this recipe is that it was very easy to make. I had all of the ingredients all on hand. I would add some nutmeg next time, beautiful though. And bubbly. Put this cookie sheet underneath just in case it bubbled over. So I sprinkled some brown sugar over top of it. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't have the best lighting in here. Oh, man. This looks delicious. Can't wait to try it. I'm gonna let it stand for maybe about 10 minutes. I'm gonna bring some to my mom because she wanted to try it. So I'll let you guys know. Okay, I'm about to put some in a container to bring to my mom. Here's what I would say about this dish. It is still kind of warm, but it has cooled down, but it's still very watery of a gravy mixture, whatever you want to call it. But what I will say is if I do this again, I will definitely, more than likely, not put that much water in my water sugar, like the residual water from the boiling the sweet potatoes and the sugar mixture, because sweet potatoes create a lot of water on their own, so they don't need a whole lot of help. And I think that would have thickened it up a little bit, because I even went in and made it like a slurry, and it still didn't it still didn't help. So definitely next time I would do that. And I'm going to switch to a I just rinsed this off, but I'm gonna switch to this spoon so I can get her some of the juice. Look at that steam, and see, it's still very hot, so it may thicken up once it cools down. I don't know, I'll have to give you guys a follow-up. Okay, here goes. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'll let you know what my mom thinks. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you're not living life with Lon, then you're missing out. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.